The hour of 6 p.m. having arrived, I will call to order this regular meeting of the Finance Organization and Personnel Committee. This meeting is being broadcast live on the City of Keene YouTube channel and channel 1302. The video is also streamed on the city's website and is posted on the website by the end of the next business day, barring any technical difficulties. Copies of the printed agenda are available in the wall pockets just as you enter the meeting room. The public and other city councilors will be recognized to ask questions and make comments on the agenda item under discussion. After being recognized, all remarks are to be made through the chair. I will not recognize an individual a second time until everyone who wishes has had a chance to speak. Anyone who wishes to address the committee is asked to go to one of the microphones in the room and identify themselves by name and address prior to speaking. Written comments from the public will be accepted at the city clerk's office until Tuesday at 1 p.m. Our minute taker is participating remotely. Committee members and the public, but please make sure to turn on your microphone when speaking. If the minute taker is unable to hear, she will speak loudly, tell us to speak loudly. Have a quorum and a full agenda. Item number 1. Who's one?
Good evening. Beth Fox, Assistant City Manager, Human Resources Director. I'm here this evening on behalf of the city's wellness coordinators, who this year are Maria Castellano, Chelsea North, Megan Young, Asa Kramer, and Bree Rafford-Varley. This is a team of folks from across the organization that have come together to put together programs and activities that encourage employees to be more attentive to their health and take care of themselves. We are fortunate that Health Trust provides us grant funding to support these activities. Tonight's agenda item is to authorize the city manager to accept a grant of $2,000 to be used to support activities organized by the wellness coordinators. This year, they've taken a little bit of a different approach. Lots of times in the past, we've done organizational-wide activities, so we'll do a walking challenge or a water challenge, and everyone across the organization can participate. This year, they've decided to do department-focused challenges, and each month of the year, they're going to be focused on a different department. Next month is April. Beginning on April Fool's Day, I don't know if that's on purpose or not, is City Hall. And we'll have the opportunity to be focused on self-care, whether it be physical activities or relaxation, and they want to vlog and be attentive to the fact that, you know, maintaining balance in life is important. And at the end of the month, they'll celebrate how much self-care we've accomplished. So. But tonight is just really about the grant, and we hope that you will authorize the manager to accept it.
Thank you. Questions or comments, members of the committee? Seeing none. Good for a motion.
Sure. Move to recommend that the city manager be authorized to do all things necessary to accept and expend the 2024 Wellness Grant from Health Trust of $2,000 to be used for employee wellness activities.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any further discussion, members of the committee? Seeing none. All those in favor? It's unanimous. Yes, sir.
I think the real reason why we're here tonight. But before I start, can I ask a question through you, Mr. Chair, to the Assistant City Manager, HR Director? Because this past month was at the Parks and Recreation Department, and so I participated in March, but as of April, I moved to City Hall, so I get to participate twice?
Yes.
You are a twofer,
There we go.
so you can succeed or fail. You're at City Hall. We'll see if you do better here.
Well, I hope I succeed at City Hall, so
You're setting an example.
there you go. Thank you, Mr. Chair, Andy Bohannon. And for one more day, Parks, Recreation, and Facilities Director. But before you tonight is the construction of the dog park, which has been a topic of the council and the city for quite a while. And when Elizabeth had asked me to possibly change this date, I was like, oh, this will be a long time if they don't get this in, because we want to get a construction started in the spring. So if you recall, back in the fall, we did put this out to bid. We didn't receive any bids at the time. We put it back out in the spring. We had several people bid, and we had one come in under the budget that had been donated. So, and we talked with O'Neill Construction, and they were able to meet what they had proposed. So we recommend that the city manager be allowed to negotiate and execute the contract to start the construction of the dog park and complete the cycle of, I know the disc golfers will be also finishing their project in the spring, and those two items will be check before June.
Excellent. Questions? Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. For this amount, I know that the original target that they were raising was higher than the amount that they have, and they've actually raised above where this number is. What is included or not included in this one versus the overall design?
So this will include all of the fencing, the concrete pads, and the basically eliminating any electric service that was in that particular area, or water service, and they will be connecting a water service line outside of the gate for the dogs for a water area. And that was pretty much the basic piece. So they are going to be purchasing benches and signage with their extra funding that they have, and holding on in case they have any tree work that needs to be done once they establish that area. They may recognize that, they may have to take a few more down. So that's kind of what they're holding on for. But this enabled us to get what we needed for the basic dog park print.
Awesome, thank you.
Yep.
Thank you. I'm really happy this is finally going to come to fruition. I think it was around 2010, this group got together and they put little jars in different stores and everything with the goal of raising $10,000. And then we had the different people that said not in our backyard and everything. These people have been working for a long time to get this done. And we can see 75,000 plus, and they'll probably donate more if need be. But I'm extremely happy that the city is taking care of its citizens and its four-legged citizens.
Thank you.
Motion, please.
Move to recommend the city manager be authorized to do all things necessary to negotiate and execute a construction services contract with David O'Neill Construction for services required for the construction of a new dog park for an amount not to exceed $74,707, with funding to come from Project Cost Center 65J0012A.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. Any further discussion, members of the committee? Seeing none, all in favor? No one's opposed, unanimous. Thanks.
Thank you.
Job well done. Nothing else, we're done. Adjourned.